Introducing the Finish Max Fine Finish Sprayer by HomeRight. The Finish Max is designed to allow you to transform your painting projects into works of art. Furniture, cabinets, whatever you need to paint, the Finish Max is the perfect tool to update, upcycle, or repurpose your projects. Once you've added your paint to the cup and given a securing twist, you're ready to start. No need for compressors or any extra equipment. The Finish Max is a self-contained spraying machine. Easy to use, the hardest part will be finding that perfect color. The nozzle has 3 adjustments, so you can get paint where you want it and how you want it. Just twist the nozzle and it clicks into position for spraying vertical. Another twist and click for spraying horizontal. The flow control lets you tell the Finish Max how much and how fast you want to paint. Quickly, you'll be putting on perfect coats of paint with ease. You'll be pleased with the results of a smooth, factory-like paint application without ugly brush or roller marks. The Finish Max can spray chalk-type paint, milk paint, latex and enamels, stains, polys, varnish, just about any kind of paint you want to spray. You can customize your projects with striking, eye-catching results. Cleanup is easy and only takes a few minutes. Just rinse the cup out and fill with water, then spray as you would until it runs clear. And there's an optional rapid clean adapter, which makes cleanup even faster and easier. HomeRight even has you covered with the optional spray shelters. Designed for large or small projects, the spray shelters help to control overspray while offering some protection for your freshly painted piece.
Now that you've prepped your spray area and are familiar with your sprayer, it's time to start it up. As a first step, if your sprayer is new or has been in storage, you'll want to flush out the storage fluid. Be sure to put on your safety glasses before getting started. To flush out your sprayer, turn the prime spray valve to prime. Separate the drain tube from the suction tube and place the drain tube into a waste pail. If spraying oil-based materials, submerge the suction tube in mineral spirits or compatible cleaning solvent. If spraying water-based materials, submerge the suction tube in water. If your sprayer has the push prime feature, press it twice to loosen the inlet ball. Make sure the sprayer is plugged into a grounded outlet. Turn the power switch on. Slowly turn the pressure control knob clockwise until the pump starts. Allow fluid to flow out the drain tube into the waste pail for about 30 seconds until the fluid is running clear. Turn the power switch off. You are now ready to fill the pump and gun with paint. Now, submerge the suction tube into the paint pail, leaving the drain tube still in the waste pail. The prime spray valve should still be pointing in the prime position. Turn the power switch on. The sprayer's motor should begin to run. When the paint comes out of the drain tube, turn the sprayer off. Disengage the gun trigger lock, point the gun inside the waste pail, and squeeze the gun trigger. Keep the trigger squeezed while you turn the prime spray valve to the spray position, then turn the power switch on. Continue triggering the gun into the waste pail until you see paint coming out of the gun. Release the trigger and engage the gun trigger lock so the trigger cannot be accidentally squeezed. The sprayer, hose, and gun are now loaded with paint. Clip the drain tube back onto the top of the suction tube so both tubes are in the paint pail. Before installing the spray tip and guard, double check that the gun trigger lock is engaged. Make sure the metal seal and black rubber gasket are in the guard. Attach the spray tip and guard assembly into the gun and hand tighten the retaining nut. Be sure that the arrow-shaped handle of the spray tip is pointing forward and that it's inserted completely into the guard. Remember to turn the pressure clockwise to increase the spraying pressure to high spray.
Hi, I'm with Wagner. My name is John. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks to help you have the best experience when you're using your Wagner paint sprayer. When you use our sprayers, your painting will go faster with a good, consistent finish and easy cleanup. When using a sprayer, technique can make a big difference on how well the project goes. You want to make sure that you keep the sprayer straight onto the surface that you're spraying. You need to overlap by at least 30%, and you need to release that trigger at the end of every pass. Let me show you those 3 points. Another key point is when you're using a Flexio 570, 590, and 990 is you have a two-stage trigger. The first stage winds up the turbine and pressurizes the cup and just blows air. After the turbine is fully wound up, pull the trigger further to activate the paint. Go to WagnerSpraytech.com for more tips and tricks and other information on our sprayers. Remember, paint smart.
Before starting your project, be sure to review the owner's manual, quick start guide, and masking guide. Make sure to properly mask and cover anything that will not be painted. Take a look at the masking guide for suggestions and instructions. Pre-taped poly is another fast way to protect trim and windows. Simply tape in place, unfold, and secure where needed. First, unscrew and fill the cup. As a reminder, before screwing the nozzle onto the cup, make sure the suction tube is firmly in place. Align the suction tube toward the front of the gun if you plan to paint in a downward direction, and toward the back of the gun if you'll be painting upward. The lock and go feature allows you to quickly attach the nozzle to the turbine assembly. This procedure applies with both the eye spray and detail finish nozzles. It's important to properly set your controls for your specific project and material. The integrated spray controls let you adjust the power, material volume, spray width, and spray shape to achieve your desired results. Next, set the X-Boost power dial. The 590 is equipped with a variable speed power control from 1 to 9. The lowest setting, 1, is for the thinnest materials and increases for thicker materials, with 9 being suited for heavy materials, such as paint and primer in 1 products. The variable control allows for precise setting for your specific project and material needs. Refer to the Power and Material Setting Guide section of the Owner's Manual for more details. Turn the material flow control dial clockwise for thicker material and maximum flow. Turn it counterclockwise to reduce flow and for thinner materials, such as transparent stains. Refer to the Power and Material Setting Guide section in the Owner's Manual for more details. The adjustment ring on your Flexio 590 eye spray nozzle determines the width and shape of the spray pattern. You can adjust the spray pattern shape by moving the air cap to either the horizontal or vertical positions. The horizontal pattern is for spraying up and down, and the vertical pattern is for spraying side to side. A good rule of thumb is that the direction of the air cap horns signal the direction you should be moving when spraying. The red spray width lever can select between a narrow pattern or a wide pattern, suited for different applications. The detail finish nozzle is also adjustable with 3 pattern settings. Horizontal and vertical are the same as on the eye spray nozzle. The third setting is round, for intricate detailing and very narrow spaces.